Welcome back to Baseball in Detroit. Wednesday afternoon now, the Royals lost a nail-biter on Monday, 8-2. They look to rebound from that as we play the second game of this two-game series as the Royals look to split. Ivan Nova, another Tigers pitcher who feasted off the Royals but didn't do much against most of the American League, will now start the second game of this short series. The Royals look to come out of this with a win and head back to Kansas City. Their opening day awaits tomorrow. Whit Merrifield, to show some life yesterday, will lead off this game as he usually does. First pitch. Misses outside, and Merrifield finds himself ahead. The Tigers drew their record to even with the win on Monday. They are now 2-2. The Royals are 3-1.
First pitch, 110.
The 1-0 to Merrifield. In there, strike one. A good spot for Nova. If he swung at it, he likely would have missed or fouled it off. The 1-1.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
Misses high. Merrifield still ahead of the count, 2-1 now. Showing some patience at the plate. And now he's ahead in the count even more, 3-1. Looking to lead off this game by getting on base. Adalberto Mondesi on deck. 3-1's pitch to Merrifield. Swung on, lined into right center field. That's a base hit in the gap. Maven picks it up, and Merrifield leads off the game with a hit. A great at-bat by Merrifield there. Exactly what you expect to see from him. I'm sure everyone back in Kansas City is letting out a sigh of relief with a hit like that. So Mondesi is up now, and the first three in the order have a chance to do something. Nova tried to pick off Merrifield at first, but he's in there safe. Mondesi batting left-handed against another righty. Swung on, hit down to the left field line. Another base hit. We'll see how far Merrifield can go. Reyes picks that one up, throws it in. And Merrifield went all the way home on this one. Throw is not even close. 2 at-bats and the Royals have a run. The top of the lineup heating up now. We saw this at the end of the last game as they manufactured a run. Now we've seen 2 batters in a run with that Mondesi double after the Merrifield single. What a fast start. Had to be a perfect throw to get Merrifield out there. And now here's Gordon with a man on scoring position. First pitch is a strike. And now before Keller even has to throw a pitch, he has a lead. We'll see if they can add more. Pitch misses low, ball 1. Nova looking for it out after giving up a run. Strike 2. Alex Gordon got himself a couple of RBIs last night. The only RBIs that the Royals would get the entire game. Mondesi gets his lead. And the 1-2 to Gordon. Misses for ball 2. Count draws even. Gordon showing patience. Swung on, grounded to the second baseman's scope, and Gordon manages to move Mondesi over, and there's out number 1. Works like a bunt. That's good enough. Especially with the next guy up, Jorge Soler. He can hit it deep. And now all Soler's got to do is move him up another 90 feet. First pitch to him. Misses low, ball 1. Soler is 2 for 11 in his career against Nova. Nova struggled for the first 2 at-bats. Finally got Gordon. Soler's got him right where he wants him. There's strike 1. Soler looking for another RBI. The 1-1. Swung on, hit right to Scope at second base, a line drive, and there's an unlucky out number 2 for Soler. He hit it hard, but he hit it right to somebody. Now the Royals have only one more chance to add one more run this inning. Mondesi still on third, and Hunter Dozier will come to the plate. He comes into this game with a 4-game hitting streak. First pitch to him. Misses, ball 1. Dozier's 2 for 6 against Nova in his career. The 1-0 now. And it's chopped foul behind the plate. Nova about to throw his 17th pitch of the inning. And they've been stressful. Swung on, hitting the left center field. Maven won't have to go very far to get this one. And the Royals only managed to score 1, but Merrifield and Mondesi get it done. A Merrifield single and a Mondesi double to left field. We move to the bottom of the first. The Royals up 1-0. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Brad Keller, who finds himself with a 1-0 record to start this season, will start this second game in Detroit. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, and only 1 run. Leadoff man Victor Reyes comes to the plate. He got himself a hit yesterday, but pretty much everyone in the Tigers lineup did. First pitch is fouled off to the right side. 2 for 5 yesterday. Seems like not everybody on the Tigers not only got a hit, but also got a double at some point. Hopefully they've ran out of runs for today. The 0-1. This pitch is fouled off. Dozier giving chase. He will catch it in foul territory. The leadoff man is gone for the Tigers. There you see the lineup for the Tigers today. Pretty much the same as yesterday. And they all got to be feeling pretty good after that as they look to get rid of this Royals lead early. Lineup's brought to you by the parking spot. Easy to spot, easy to park. The parking spot at KCI. First pitch to the designated hitter Castro now.
Ball 1.
Misses low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The Royals lost their first game on Monday to the Tigers. Find themselves the 3-1 record. Still keeping it over the Twins. This pitch is fouled off for strike 1. One now to Castro. This is outside ball 2. Castro finds himself ahead. 2-1 now. An ugly, slow swing by Castro, and it's fouled off to make the count 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. Castro staying alive out there. Miguel Cabrera is in the on-deck circle. The 2-2 now. And this is grounded foul. The at-bat will continue. After getting the leadoff man, Keller looking to make quick work of this Tigers lineup, and Castro is holding things up for him here. This pitch is hit hard to right field, but it will tail foul. Castro still extending this at-bat. Another 2-2. Misses, and the count runs full. No one wants to face Cabrera, but if he does with the man on first, Cabrera is prone to hitting into double plays. The payoff pitch to Castro. This one is fouled off, and there will be no play. Another 3-2 here. fouled off again. Castro's been fouling it all over the ball field. That is the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another 3-2. Swung on, hit into center field. Phillips is there. And finally, out number 2 is recorded. Miguel Cabrera will come to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on now. Phil Myers started the game on Monday after getting 3 straight outs, then just fell apart in the second inning, and it all went downhill from there. Keller looking to start the first inning the same. First pitch to Miguel Cabrera.
1-0.
Inside, ball 1. Second pitch is fouled off to the left side. A good-looking swing by Cabrera, but he was early. Count is even. And here's the 1-1. Perez wanting it inside. And Cabrera grounds it to Mondesi at short, taking his time. And there's out number 3, a 1-2-3 inning for the Royals here. They have a 1-0 lead through the first. We go to the second now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Here's Salvador Perez coming to the plate, leading off the second inning, looking for his second hit of the season. Merrifield has now got his third when he led off this game, and now Perez trying to get his season started. Still cold after missing 2019. That's ball 1 to him. His last full season he played, he won the Silver Slugger in 2018.
Ball inside.
Ball misses inside, and he's up 2-0. Romine want to get low. And it's in there for strike 1. Perez has got to be ready to swing now. He's not a guy who walks a lot. He has a big strike zone, and he's not one of the more patient hitters in the MLB. Romine wanting it low again. And it misses low for ball 3. Merrifield got himself this count and then got a base hit shortly after. Three-1 to Perez. In there, strike 2, and the count runs full on the Royals catcher. Payoff pitch to Shelby. Swung on, hit in the center, and it drops in front of Maven for a Shelby base hit. And now he's gotten his second hit of the season to lead off the second inning. Hopefully we're seeing the Royals bats coming to life here. 5th game of the season, and now everybody's hopefully will be firing on all cylinders now as Perez finally gets out of the funk he's in with that base hit. And now here's Ryan O'Hearn. Strike 1. Ryan O'Hearn's been hitting pretty well here. 267 average. Not the best on the team, but better than a lot of other guys. Fouls this one off. Vance Wilson has to get out of the way. O'Hearn down 0-2. Hoping to at least move Perez over. Pitch misses low, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Already the Royals so far doing better at keeping Nova pitching. They've got the lead, and they do much better against the Tigers bullpen than their starters. In there, strike 3, and O'Hearn is the first out of the inning, striking out looking.
Batting it. The designated hitter.
Mikel Franco now batting with a man on first and 1 out. He's had more walks than hits so far this season, but he's done a good job getting on base. Shelby ran, and Franco fouled it off. Likely a hit and run there. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. You can't see Salvador Perez ever straight up stealing. He has no speed over there at first. Franco could not do anything with that ball, so he just made sure Perez didn't get thrown out. Pitch listens low for ball 1. Count is now 1-2. Also, might be thinking to stay out of the double play. 1-2 to Franco. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and after allowing a leadoff single, Novo will strike out the next 2 batters he faces. Brett Phillips, the 9-hole hitter, yet to have a hit this season, will now come to the plate, hoping to extend this inning. Second straight game he's played in. First time in the season he's played in 2 straight games. He played on Monday, and then after the day off, here he is again against the righty Nova. Ball 1 to him. The 1-0 to Phillips. Misses again, ball 2. Phillips finds himself ahead. Two-0 now. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Phillips way out ahead of that changeup at 84 miles an hour. Expecting a fastball on that one. We'll see where Nova goes now. 2-1 pitch to Phillips. Swung on. This is hit hard to right field. And Phillips' first hit of the season is a deep home run. What a turn of events for this platooning center fielder in the 9-hole of the Royals lineup. 2 innings into this ball game, and the Royals have a 3-0 lead. Way to give it back to the Tigers. Brett Phillips pulled that ball deep. He got what he was looking for that time. Who knew he had the power? And this pitch almost went over the tunnel there in right field. Back to the top now. Whit Merrifield batted with 2 outs in the second inning after leading off the game with a single. First pitch misses high, ball 1. Nova's got to be a little demoralized after that. Fulmer pitched so well on Monday, and now Nova's put his team down early the same way Phil Meyer did for the Royals. The 1-0 to Merrifield. Fouled off. Count is 1-1. Merrifield looking to get multiple hits for the first time this season. He started off early. And that's in there for strike 2. Merrifield doesn't agree with that call. That's understandable. Looked to be at about his shins. 1-2 now. Swung on, grounded to Cabrera at first, and there's out number 3, but Brett Phillips puts a couple more runs on the board for the Royals. They're up 3-0 going into the bottom of the second. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Jonathan Scope, probably the most talented hitter for the Tigers on Monday, comes into this game with a 4-game hitting streak and a .333 average as Keller looks to take care of him. Of course, he hurt the Royals mostly with walks, which is pretty much the Royals hurting themselves. He got 2 hits. First pitch is a ball, not surprisingly there, but Keller looking to improve on Phil Meyer's start. See if he can get out of the second inning without giving up any runs, let alone 3. 1-0 to Scope. Fouled off to the left side. Count is even at 1 now. Keller, a much more accurate pitcher than Phil Meyer. Chopped off again, and Scope actually finds himself down now, 1-2. Perez wanting it low. Really low and really outside for ball 2. Scope doesn't even have to think about that one. Now the 2-2 to him. Fouled off again. Keller nibbling at the corners, and Scope has been fouling a lot of them off. Swung on and missed strike 3, and Scope's first at bat, much different than Monday. He strikes out.
Cameron.
They're facing the Royals' best now. It's not going to be as easy as it was on Monday. Bullpen also well rested with the day off yesterday. And the pitch to Maven, the 5-hole hitter, is popped straight up. Perez in the left-hander's batter's box makes the catch for a quick out, number 2. Tigers now down 3-0 early in this game. Have a bad start to the second inning, a strikeout, and a one-pitch pop-up to the catcher. And here's Austin Romine. In there, strike 1. Keller going right after hitters. Just misses inside, ball 1. That pitch is in there on the inside part of the strike zone for strike 2, and Keller's ahead again, looking to get another 1-2-3 inning here. That's ball 2. Trying to fool Romine on that one. 2-2 pitch. Is fouled off into the right field stands. Count still even at 2. Perez wanting it low again. And it's chopped off again. Another foul ball. Romine now keeping this shit back going. Keller coming up on 30 pitches. Perez wants it high. And there's strike 3, and Keller strikes out Romine, looking to get his second straight 1-2-3 inning. Royals on the offensive now. We're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Alberto Mondesi, who doubled and brought in a run his last time up, will lead off the third inning. First pitch to him, misses outside, ball 1. Mondesi has had great numbers versus Nova, 5 for 9 in his career. Strike 1. Count draws even, and Nova has seen a lot of the Royals. Pitched several games against them last year. Here's the 1-1 pitch. An ugly swing by Mondesi, and he's down 1-2. Nova trying to make quick work of the leadoff man, and he does, striking out Mondesi. Leadoff man is gone now, his third strikeout of the game. It's good to keep a speed threat like that off base. Mondesi was fooled on 2 straight pitches, and now here's Alex Gordon with 1 out. Watches that pitch for strike 1. He grounded out in the first inning. Finds himself with 3 hits so far this season. The 0-1 is fouled off. It is now 0-2. Gordon looking to keep this bat going. And he grounds it to the third baseman, Candelario. And there's out number 2. An easy play for Candelario. It's a slow ground ball. He had plenty of time to take advantage of and get Gordon out at first. And now here's Jorge Soler, who lined out to Jonathan Scope in the first inning. Nova trying to make quick work of the Royals here in the third inning. Strike 1 to Soler, again low. Nova looking for his first 1-2-3 inning here. Ball 1, and the count is even. It'll help his pitch count if he can get Soler out quickly here. Strike 2. Now he's 1 strike away from getting through this inning. Next pitch will be his 50th. Looking for a 1-2-3. And he will strike out Soler, so a quick inning for Ivan Nova, getting the Royals down 1-2-3 in the third. Bottom of the third now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Kristen Stewart, who had an amazing game on Monday, will lead off this inning. Several RBIs, including a home run. Pretty much the entire Tigers lineup was going off on Monday. And so far, they haven't had a base runner after 2 innings. So he finds himself down. Keller finds himself down 1-0. Second pitch is fouled off. Tigers have been swinging. They've been fouling most of the pitches off. Can't find anything they like so far. 1-1 to Stewart. 2-1. And the Tigers, bottom of the order, did most of the damage yesterday with Stewart, especially Nico Goodrum and Javier Candelario. See what they do against the Royals' best pitcher here, Brad Keller. This pitch is hitting the left field, tailing, foul. Gordon gave chase, but it's just a loud strike. Didn't have much chance to get to that one, the 2-2. Swung on and missed strike 3, and the leadoff man is gone. 3 now for Brad Keller. Nico Goodrum will not come to the plate. And Goodrum probably was the star of yesterday. He was unstoppable. First pitch to him. Ball misses high. So he has 3 RBIs, all of them came on Monday. Fouled off. It is now 1-1. Count runs even. Here's the pitch to Goodrum. Kettler looking to quiet this bat. Ball 2. Goodrum finds himself ahead. Candelario in the on-deck circle as Goodrum is now up 3-1. 3-1 pitch to Keller as he looks to get Goodrum. Needs to locate this pitch, and it's in there for strike 2. Goodrum does not agree as he tried to head to first, and now the payoff pitch to him. Hitting the left field, Gordon going over, heading to the track, making the catch for out number 2. Gordon trying to time that catch so he doesn't have to try to twist his body as he makes the catch. Timed it perfectly there. Jamer Candelario coming to the plate, the 9-hole hitter. He also has a 4-game hitting streak. First pitch to the 9-hole hitter. In there for strike 1. He has a 286 average, which is currently 3rd on the team.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is for ball 1. The count once again even at 1-1. Perez wanting it low. Swung on and missed strike 2. Fooled him on that 95-mile-per-hour fastball that was down by his shins. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball 2. Count even again. Perez wanting it outside. Misses outside. The count is now full. Victor Reyes, the leadoff man for the Tigers, in the on-deck circle. And Candelario fouls that one off to keep the at-bat going. Keller about to throw pitch number 48. He's approaching 50 now. And Candelario fouls it off again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Keller looking to get through the order his first time perfectly. This pitch is popped up. Dozer, who is over by short, coming in, and he will make the catch. Keller sits down the first 9 men he faces. And another impressive start for the Royals ace. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. back at Comerica Park here. Keller just got his first time through the order perfectly, something a Royals pitcher has not done yet this season. It really is impressive to see the turnaround after their day off. They had a really bad game on Monday. Pitching, batting, defense, everything was off. So far, in the early going of this game, the Royals have everything working for them. Hunter Dozier leading off the fourth inning.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Keller pretty much in the same position Fulmer was in yesterday, or on Monday. Pitching well, and his team has a lead. We'll see how much the Royals can pad it, if any. First pitch is fouled off. Nova looks like he might be settling down now. Oh, 0-1 to Dozier. Fouled off again, and Dozier is down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Dozier is fouled off again, right over the third base umpire's head. He has to duck out of the way to not get hit by it. 0-2 pitch now. And grounded right past the diving Cabrera and into right field. Dozier will find himself in scoring position to lead off the fourth inning, trying to knock Nova off this groove he got in the last inning. A good start. And Dozier's hitting streak will go to 5. Cabrera not really known for his fielding anymore. He's not as young as he once was. Now here's Salvador Perez, who got his second hit of the season, his last at bat. Doing that again might bring in a run. There's strike one to him. Dozier takes a lead at second. And the 0-1 to Perez misses low. And the count draws even. Perez has a chance to really show what he can do this year on this at bat. Grounded right in between the first and second baseman. Here comes the throw to the plate as Dozier looking to score. He will score, and Perez, with his second hit of the game, brings in his first RBI of the season. The Royals now have a 4-0 lead. A low pitch, and Perez did exactly what he needed to do with it. He took it the other way, put it on the ground, and Scope could not get to it. So a man on first, nobody out. A run already scored, and here's Ryan O'Hearn. Now this pitch is fouled off for strike one. He struck out his last time up in the same situation with Perez on first and no one out. The 0-1 pitch misses high, ball one. Nova really struggling again here after getting the Royals down 1-2-3 in the third inning. He's now given up a run in the fourth inning and hasn't even gotten it out yet. The 1-1 pitch to O'Hearn. Swung on, hit hard into the gap in right center field, and this one will even score. Salvador Perez bounces off the wall. Maben picks it up. O'Hearn going to second, and he's in there. Perez scores from first on that double in the gap. Perfectly placed by O'Hearn, and the Royals giving the Tigers the taste of their own medicine. It took a while for Perez to score, as you would expect with his speed, but he did, and already Ron Gardenhire seen enough of Ivan Nova, and he will go to the bullpen, playing right into the Royals' hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Our first Chevy call to the bullpen of the game, Jordan Zimmerman, the long man for the Detroit Tigers. He has quite the resume. He's thrown a no-hitter back when he used to play for the Nationals. He's had some great seasons with the Tigers, but as he's gotten older, things haven't gotten easier for him. He's now been relegated to the long man role for the Tigers this year. First pitch is a strike to Franco. 0-1 pitch. Misses high for ball one. Franco 0 for 3 with a walk yesterday, 0 for 1 so far today, or on Monday. Grounded to Scope, and Franco will move O'Hearn over to third base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
And now Brett Phillips coming to the plate. He homered his last at bat. And at the time, it gave the Royals a 3-0 lead. Now it is a 5-0 lead as Phillips batting with one man out and a man on third. A chance to get another RBI. Strike one to him.
0-1.
And Phillips was really looking weak that at bat. He was fooled by a changeup right before the home run. And he's looked fooled all season until he saw that pitch and he pulled it deep to right field. Zimmerman looking to end this Royals rally, hopefully hold them at 5 and see what the offense can do against Keller. And Phillips fouls that one off to the left side. Count is 0-2. Swung on, this is grounded, and it is picked up by Goodrum. Throw to first is in time. Cabrera had to dive for it. So Phillips gets another RBI on that ground ball. Goodrum felt he didn't have a play at home, so he went for Phillips at first. And he almost gave up another base runner with that bad throw. If Cabrera weren't taller, as tall as he is, that would be an error. Whit Merrifield now at the plate, bases empty, 2 outs. He singled his first time up. He is 1 for 2 today. Zimmerman looking to end this inning. Ball one low. That run will not go to Zimmerman. That was Nova's run that scored. Ryan O'Hearn. Merrifield ahead in the count, 1-0 to Zimmerman. And he fouls this one off right by Vance Wilson, the third base coach. Count is even. 1-1 to Merrifield. Chopped. A ground ball. Zimmerman picking it up. Merrifield with good speed. Throw to first is in time. And the Royals tack on 2 more runs here. Tigers got to get to work now. Bottom of the 4th we go. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Back to the top of the order for the Tigers. Keller has shot down the first 9 men he's faced. Victor Reyes, the leadoff man, seeing if he can get the Tigers' offense going. The Royals starting to run away with it, but it is still early. It'll be Zimmerman's job to keep them where they are. Strike one to Reyes. It'll be Keller's job to make sure they can't get any closer. The Royals have played a lot of stressful games this year. Now they're looking for a nice one where they can show off their offense. Pitch misses way inside, ball one. It helps Keller. And as we talked about this on Monday, when a pitcher has a lead this big, he can relax while he pitches. And it can really help the arm. Fouled off for strike two. When a pitcher doesn't throw a lot of stressful pitches, it makes it so he can go deeper in the game. 1-2 now to Reyes. And this is hit into center field. Phillips coming in, but it'll drop in front of him. And the Tigers have their first hit of the game, their first base runner of the game. Their leadoff man, Victor Reyes, is now on.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Oh, wait and see what the Tigers can do with this. Harold Castro, the designated hitter, now coming to the plate. He had a long at-bat, his first time up, but eventually ended in a flyout. First pitch he sees is fouled off. .222 average coming into this game. He's down 0-1. The pitch. Reyes not running. Pitch misses low for ball 1. Keller's started every at-bat 0-1. Almost every at-bat. Usually he throws a somewhat of a purpose pitch outside the strike zone, and they usually don't fall for it. Now it's 2-1. Keller's done a good job fooling his hitters today. Castro really gave him the toughest at bat so far. 2-1 pitch to the DH. It is hit hard but foul to right field. 2-2 now. Reyes at first. He has not shown any signs that he's going to go. Pitch misses high, and the count runs full again to Harold Castro. Miguel Cabrera on deck, and you don't want to put two men on for Cabrera. Payoff pitch to Castro. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Keller had him fooled there. He ran the count full and then took care of business. Castro was the first out of the inning. And now the Royals are one Miguel Cabrera double play away from getting through this inning quickly. Cabrera is powerful, but he is slow. A ball on the ground, as long as you can get it to second before Reyes can get there, is a double play, but Cabrera lines this into left field. Gordon cuts it off to keep it from being extra bases, and Reyes has to stop at second base. Even when Gordon's not making outs, he's making good plays. He did a good job getting to that line drive, which almost ended up in the gap and could have scored Reyes, but he stopped it. Now there's men on first and second with one out here in the fourth. Here's Jonathan Scope, who struck out his first time up. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Keller needs to keep the ball low to hopefully get a double play. Second pitch misses way inside for ball 2, and Scope is now heading the count 2-0, and a walk would load the bases. Cameron Maben is on deck. 2-0 to Scope. In there, strike 1. Keller's got to be accurate with Scope. We saw on Monday what a good eye he has. 2-1. And there again, strike 2. Scope still trying to get himself a base instead of trying to hit himself on, seeing if the pitcher will throw accurately, and Keller's been very accurate, and he swings and fouls it off. The pitchers were really helping Scope yesterday. Keller helping no one so far. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and Scope, after walking several times on Monday, has now struck out twice.
The center fielder, number 4, Cameron Maben.
Scope well fooled on that pitch, starting to figure out that Keller is going to throw strikes. Now here's Cameron Maben. 2 outs, still a man on first and second. And this is grounded. Merrifield will pick it up. He throws to second with it because Cabrera's slow. Heads up play by Merrifield to go after the slow runner. And the inning is over. To the 5th we go. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Alberto Mondesi comes to the plate. Ronnie Garcia has started warming up in the Tigers bullpen, but Zimmerman can go a long time. Now he gets a clean inning. First pitch misses, ball 1. There you see Garcia. Just doing warm-up tosses right now, so he's only just begun. 1-0 to Mondesi. Swings and misses for strike 1. It was right there for him, but it was a slow pitch, and he got in front of it. A 1-1. And he grounds this one to Cabrera, who bobbles it, but still has time to pick it up and get Mondesi out. He bobbled it, but he kept it in front of him. And there you see Nova's numbers, some pretty high numbers for only 3 innings of work. 7 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. Managed to give himself 4 strikeouts. Not a good day for Ivan Nova, one he'll hope to forget, but Zimmerman, hoping to stop the Royals in their tracks, he got Mondesi out. Now here he is pitching to Gordon. And that 12-6 curveball's in there for strike 1. Takes a lot of patience for a hitter to wait for that curveball to get in there. This fastball misses high for ball 1. And that's what makes that curveball so deadly, is how slow it is. 1-1 pitch to Gordon. And he grounds this one hopper to Scope. And there's out number 2. He hit it hard, but like we saw Soler do earlier, hit it right at Scope. And speaking of Soler, here he comes with 2 outs in the 5th inning. A strikeout and a lineout so far. The lineout was to Scope. Hoping to get this game going for him. Hasn't gotten in on the offense so far. He grounds this one to Candelario. And it'll be a 1-2-3 inning. Royals still up 6-0. They'll have to deal with Zimmerman probably for the next several innings now. Bottom of the 5th we go. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. And we're back at Comerica. Keller has been pitching very accurately so far. He looks to keep the Tigers down and maintain this 6-0 lead. Jonathan Scope, who is a big bat for the Tigers on Monday, has now struck out his first 2 times up. Keller making good work of the Tigers. He's really on today. We'll see how deep he can go. He could only pitch 6 innings on his last start, which was the first game of the season, but those were 6 strong innings. Austin Romine will lead off this inning, the number 6 hitter. Keller had it a little tough in the 4th as Romine fouls this one off, but he managed to get through it. A good heads-up play by Merrifield, fielding a ball in shallow right and throwing it to second because Cabrera is a much slower runner than Cameron Maben. Fouled off, and count is 0-2 to Romine. The 0-2 pitch, fouled off again, Romine staying alive. And if I were Ron Gardenhire, I'd expect to keep Zimmerman in for at least until the 7th inning if he pitches well, because we know he can go very deep into a ball game. He used to be a starter. 0-2 to Romine again. And that pitch was about to miss low until Romine fouled it away, and the count is still 0-2. And we'll do it again. And Romine watches that pitch go, the slider, missing outside. Count is now 1-2. Swung on, this is grounded. Merrifield has to come over. And he'll make the play, get Romine out, and leadoff man is gone. Merrifield playing over towards second, had to run quite a ways to get that. It was slow enough for him to get to it. And now here's Kristen Stewart, who struck out his first time up. Keller wanting this inning to be much easier than the 4th. A good start getting the leadoff man. First pitch is fouled off. And the Tigers are running the same lineup as they were on Monday. The difference is the pitcher. Keller has shown his talent over the last year and a half. Phil Meyer's been up and down and not a good start to his season. Fouled off again, and so far Matheny has indicated Phil Meyer will stay in the rotation. He'll give him another chance. 1-2 to Stewart. And Stewart moved his bat a bit. Perez appealed to third base. It didn't look like he went. The third base umpire indicated that. Count is 2-2. Swung on. This is hitting to left field. Gordon coming in, and he will make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico.
It was hit hard and shallow, but Gordon was playing shallow, and he managed to get to it, make the second out. Now here's the 8-hitter, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 today. Keller keeping the bottom of the Tigers lineup at bay so far. First pitch misses high, ball 1. And there you see how the Royals are lined up, shifting Nico Goodrum. Didn't bother him on Monday. He just hit all of the balls right over the shift.
Ball 2.
Misses ball 2. Keller finding himself behind Goodrum. See how he handles that. Now he's way behind. 3 balls and no strikes. Jeimer Candelario in the on-deck circle, the 9-hitter. But the Royals still have to take him seriously. Just because Candelario's in the 9-hole, he's not Danny Mendick. He can hit. Strike 1. Keller will keep this at-bat going, trying not to put Goodrum on base for free. But his pitch count is getting high. This next one will be 84. We'll see how deep he can go like that. He's throwing a shutout. That long 4th inning didn't help. Strike 2, the count runs full. A common problem for Royals pitchers last year, and especially for Keller, was always pitch count. He'd pitch well, but he couldn't get much further than the 6th inning because his pitch count would get so high, so fast. And now he'll walk Nico Goodrum with 2 outs here in the 5th inning, and I'll have to pitch to the 9-hitter. Jeimer Candelario will come to the plate, looking to keep this inning going and keep Keller pitching. That's all the Tigers can do at this point. Jeimer Candelario was the 9th straight batter Keller got out his first time through the order. This second time has been a little more difficult for the Royals ace. First pitch to Candelario is in there for strike 1. Keller looking to get through this inning. Candelario fouls this one off. Now down 0-2. If Keller can get through this at bat quickly, he can go into the 6th inning with 90 pitches. Candelario trying to make sure that doesn't happen. There's ball 1 to him, showing patience. This will be 89 for Keller. Trying to get Candelario out quickly. Ball 2. Now he'll have to throw at least 90 pitches to get through the 5th inning. Which means he'll probably have over 100 by the time he gets through the 6th. Swung on, this is hit hard to right field, tailing foul. Would have been gone if it was fair. Candelario hit it hard. Two-two pitch. And it's fouled off again. Candelario trying to extend this at bat as much as possible. Get Keller a little bit fatigued for the top of the lineup. And the count runs full. Keller about to put another batter on base for free. Payoff pitch coming up. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and Keller will stop it there. Candelario strikes out on the full count. We move to the 6th inning now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Leading off for the Royals, the third baseman,
Hunter Dozier, who doubled his last time up, will step to the plate leading off the 6th. Starting another Royals rally his last time up. The rally that would end Nova's night and start Zimmerman's. Strike 1.
0-1.
0-1 to Dozier. The Zimmerman's been good so far.
Nope.
That pitch misses for ball 1.
1-1.
The middle of the Royals lineup has been doing a lot of damage again today. It was the top of the lineup that started things for them today, but after that it's been the middle and below. Dozier grounds this one to Cabrera, and he will be out number 1. Zimmerman's had things pretty easy since he came in. He gave up an inherited run, but since he's been starting with clean innings now, he has not given up a hit. Here's Salvador Perez, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles and an RBI, and he scored both times. First pitch to him. Misses low, ball 1. And maybe Perez is finally starting to heat up now after missing 2019. He has his first multi-hit game in 2020. Swung out a miss for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 2. Salvador Perez down in the count, the 1-2 pitch. Hits it into right field, and it will drop in front of Stewart, and Perez has a 3-hit ball game. 3 singles for the Royals catcher as he looks to be getting out of his funk. A great game so far today. Ryan O'Hearn coming to the plate. He doubled and brought in Perez's last time up. 3rd straight at bat, he'll be at the plate with Perez on first. He's up at the count, 1-0. Pitch by Zimmerman. Strike 1. Count is even. O'Hearn has a 4-game hitting streak. Another player that comes into this game with a 4-game hitting streak. Hits this one at the left center field in the gap again. Reyes will have to run. Bateman will have to run all the way out to get this one. See how Perez handles this. He'll be going home. Here's the throw. Not anywhere. Not anywhere close to Perez. 7 runs now. Ryan O'Hearn gets his 5th RBI. And what a season O'Hearn's had early here. The Royals just all over the Tigers today. Strike 1 to Franco. Also looking to get on the action here. He has a man in scoring position with 1 out. Romine had to go so far away from home to get that one. He had no play on Perez, and Perez didn't even bother to slide. Count is even to Franco. Zimmerman has given up his first run of the game. We'll see how Gardenhire will handle that now. Fouled off. Count is 1-2 to Franco. And Franco's DHing all season. He has not played a single inning in the field so far this year. His misses for ball 2. The count runs even. Franco looking for an RBI here. Fouled off. He'll stay alive. Zimmerman's pitch count is not high for him. So the Royals is getting his number. And this is chopped. Scope has to come in to field it. And he gets Franco out. Franco moves O'Hearn over to third. And now 2 outs, and Brett Phillips will come to the plate.
Center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
Here is Brett Phillips, 1 for 2. A 2-run home run in his first at bat. Seeing if he can capitalize on that.
Nope, that's down.
Pitch misses low for ball 1. The only production the Royals have gotten out of their 9-hole so far this season was that Phillips home run. All Starling has had at his few at-bats was a walk, and that's it. Brett Phillips did not have a hit going into this game. Now he has 1 hit, and it's a home run. Another hit will get him another RBI.
Outside.
2-0 to Phillips. Zimmerman takes a look over at third to O'Hearn, and then misses. Count is 3-0. Whit Merrifield on deck. Whit Merrifield still looking for his first multi-hit game. He's gotten one today in the first inning, then been hitless so far after that. Strike one to Phillips. Zimmerman really working with this 9-hole hitter, putting himself way down. Doesn't want to give up another home run to him. Really got the Tigers pitchers thinking about him. The 3-1 now. Swung on, and this is lined right to Goodrum. And there's out number 3. Ryan O'Hearn puts the 7th run on the board for the Royals. Another double in the gap, this time into left center field. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals.
Mike Matheny not taking any chances with a 7-run lead. Keller was coming up on 100 pitches. He's pitched a great game, but he was getting tired. Matheny's not going to let this lead go away. So Josh Stalmont will pitch to Victor Reyes, the leadoff man for the Tigers, to start this 6th inning.
Nope.
Ball 1. And you can get Matheny's decision even though Keller's throwing a shutout. There was many times in the past couple of seasons the Royals have started a game with a big lead. And then once the pitcher got tired, here they come back and the Royals would lose. Josh Stalmont in his 2nd game of the season. He pitched 1 inning on Monday. Didn't give up any runs, didn't make it any worse. So here he is, the first pitcher out of the bullpen today. Count is 2-1 to Reyes. Perez wanting it low. And this is hit deep to right field. Soler going back. And he dives and he can't get to it. It bounces and Phillips will pick it up. Here comes the throw to second and Reyes is in scoring position. Soler seeing a lot of tough plays and hasn't been able to capitalize on any of them. Not able to use his height to catch that ball that went over his head there as he dove. And Phillips with the speed got to it before Soler could get up and field it. So Stalmont has allowed a double the first at bat. Jesse Hahn and Scott Barlow warming up in the Royals bullpen. Pitches a ball to Harold Castro. So now Stalmont has some pressure. The first time the Tigers have put up any pressure since the 4th inning. And this is hit in the right center field, right past Merrifield. Phillips will pick it up. Testing Phillips' arm. Here's the throw home. It is not in time with Reyes' speed, and the Tigers are on the board here in the 6th inning off of Josh Stalmont. Stalmont faces 2 batters, just a double and a single, and he'll give up a run. We'll see how long Matheny sticks with this young Stalmont. Now that he's given up a run, but without getting it out, and he'll have to face Miguel Cabrera. The Royals do have room for error, but they don't want to take any lead for granted. Like I was saying earlier, a mistake they've made the past couple of seasons, taking a lead for granted and then losing that lead. First pitch to Cabrera, and there's strike 1. There's Barlow and Hahn. Barlow good at getting out of tough situations. Hahn good at eating innings. He pitched 3 days in a row. On Monday was his 3rd consecutive day, and now he's had time to rest. So Matheny ready to go to him again. Cabrera now down to the count 0-2. Stalmont comes set. And the 0-2 to Cabrera. Fouled off. A good pitch to Cabrera to hit, but all he can do was foul it to the left side. 0-2 pitch, Stalmont looking for his first out. And his first out will be a Cabrera strikeout. Good job getting the veteran down there. Did throw him a single ball.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Hopefully, Stalmont can run with that. Jonathan Scope, a tough out for a young pitcher. He struck out twice today off of Keller. First pitch is a strike.
0-1's the count.
0-1 to Scope as Stalmont looks to get through this inning without giving up another run. So far, Matheny's sticking with him. But you gotta think he's walking on thin ice now. He's managed to get one out. He's got to get two more.
1-1.
Not really worrying about Harold Castro. Doesn't have the speed of Reyes. 1-1 to Scope. Grounded foul. Scope looking for his first hit to keep his streak alive. Misses for ball 2. A very patient hitter. Stalmont doesn't want to put him in scoring position. He doesn't want to have to deal with that again. 2-2. Swung on, grounded, foul. And Scope making Stalmont work. Swung on, this is flown deep to center field. Phillips going back. Stops a little bit in front of the track to make the catch for out number 2. And with a big lead like this, Matheny might just be giving Stalmont work. And after giving up a double and a shingle, he's now gotten 2 straight men out with a strikeout and a flyout. And here's Cameron Mabin. Castro still on first. Strike 1 to Mabin.
0-1.
Mabin also a 4-game hitting streak. The Royals have extended most of their hitting streaks. The Tigers are struggling with theirs. Swung on and missed for strike 2.
0-2.
That curveball really messed up Mabin. An ugly swing right over the top of that curveball, and he's down 0-2. Swung on, this is chopped. Stalmont picks it out of the air, throws to first in time. A nice play by Stalmont there, and he's through the 6th inning. He does give up a run, but he levels things off after that. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Whit Merrifield looking to be 2-hit Whit for the first time this season. He led off the game with a single. He's been hitless since, 1 for 3 today. Now will lead off the 7th against Zimmerman, who's still in the game. A good pitch for Merrifield to hit, but he watched it go by. He's down 0-1. Ronnie Garcia and Gregory Soto warming up in the Tigers bullpen. Zimmerman has given up a run since going out there, but just the one. The other 6 go to Nova. Merrifield fouls this off, and he's down 0-2. Not a good percentage at bat for the Royals leadoff man. This will be pitch number 40 for Zimmerman. Swung on, chopped. Zimmerman will pick it up. Plenty of time to throw to first. He got to it quickly, and Merrifield is out. 1 for 4 today. And Alberto Mondesi will come to the plate. Merrifield really struggles when he's down like he was 0-2. And he's seen that a lot this year. Mondesi got a double and an RBI his first time up. He's also been hitless since the first inning. First pitch misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Mondesi.
That's ball 2.
Misses again, ball 2, and Mondesi is ahead in the count. 2-0 pitch. And Mondesi way out ahead of that fastball at 90 miles an hour. Somewhat slow for a fastball, especially for a pitcher like Zimmerman. Mondesi didn't wait for it. Count is 2-1. And he hesitated enough. He's up in the count 3-1. Alex Gordon on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Romine wanting it high. It was high, and Mondesi fouls it off, and the count runs full. Payoff pitch coming up to Mondesi. Swung on, this is hit deep to left field. Reyes giving chase at the track. And it goes over his glove. He reached out for it and missed it, and it's a ground rule double for Mondesi. Mondesi has his second double of the day. Reyes reaching out for it, and he didn't get to it. He wasn't really hustling out to it. He was trying to time it like we saw Gordon do earlier, and he mistimed it. And now a man's in scoring position for Alex Gordon, who hits this one deep to right field. And it bounces off the wall. Gordon will get an RBI, misses a home run. And he has another double on the season, and Zimmerman has given up another run. Gordon hit that one hard, just missed a home run. Bounced off the top of the wall in right field. Gordon jumping on Zimmerman after the double. If he hits that just a few feet to the left, it goes over the shorter part of the wall. Gardenhire's seen enough. Ronnie Garcia will now come into the game. This will be his third appearance of the season. You see his numbers there. Pitched 3 1/3 inning and a 2.70 ERA so far. The first batter he faces will be the dangerous Jorge Soler, who's 0 for today. Man in scoring position for the Royals power bat. He has 2 home runs this year, looking for his third. Both those home runs coming in the same game, the second game of the season. He's up 1-0 in the count. Alex Gordon leading off from second. And it hits Soler, so he won't have a chance to get an RBI as Garcia puts him on base. Hit his left shoulder. Dozier will come to the plate with 2 on and 1 out now. Soler looked a little bit frustrated. You gotta wonder. Probably not intentional, but the Royals are definitely wondering right now. First pitch to Dozier. Fouled off. It was high and outside. Dozier tried to do something with it. Just fouled it off, and he's down 0-1. Pitch misses, 1 ball and 1 strike again. A lot of 1-1 at bats so far in this game. Dozier hits it hard but foul again. Count is now 1-2. Dozier now looking for the RBI now. 1-2 pitch to Dozier. And he hits this one to left field. It is fair. So there's at least 1-1. Reyes picks it up. Soler doesn't have great speed, so he'll stop at third. 9-1 Royals. And he hit that one down the line just where you like it. Reyes had to come all the way over to get it. This game has been all Royals. Strike 1 to Perez, who's 3 for 3 today. 3 singles and an RBI, and he scored all 3 times, thanks to Ryan O'Hearn and Brett Phillips. The 0-1 to Perez.
That's a ball.
Misses, and it's 1-1 again.
1-0.
Garcia gave up Zimmerman's run, so that did not go to him. His run will be the man on third, Jorge Soler, who he hit to put on base. The 1-1 to Perez. Strike 2. Perez looking to go 4 for 4 today, as he's showing the American League that he's back. Has a chance for 2 RBIs if he were to get another base hit. The 1-2 to Perez. Misses for ball 2. Perez keeping the at-bat going, showing some patience here. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit deep to left field, but Reyes going back to get it. Soler trying to tag up. Here's the throw. The relay to home, and Soler is safe, and the Royals have double-digit runs. Soler doesn't have great speed. Of course, that does mean Salvador Perez is still 3 for 3 on the day. Reyes not with a good arm. He couldn't get Soler. Candelario's relay too slow. 10-1 Royals as Ryan O'Hearn comes to the plate 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles. Swung on, this is grounded to scope. Throw to first is in time. So the Royals put a couple more runs on the board. A 10-1 lead. We move to the bottom of the 7th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Austin Romine, 0 for 2 today. Another big guy yesterday when it comes to hits, or on Monday when it comes to hits, and hasn't done much today. Stalmont will stay in there looking to get some more work. With the 10-1 lead, why not? The young Stalmont needs to get some experience in the MLB. He's the future of the organization, after all, and one of the Royals' top pitching prospects.
1-1.
Ball 1. Pitch misses low. 11-1 to Romine. Stalmont at least facing the bottom of the order with the Tigers, who hasn't done much today. Romine hits this one hard into the gap in left center field, and it will drop. Phillips cuts it off. Romine still will have to stop at first. What a job by Phillips to keep Romine out of scoring position. The catcher not with much speed. So again, another good play in the outfield that doesn't result in an out, but does result in what could be a big stop. Now Stewart up with a man on first, nobody out. Stalmont pitching to Stewart. He had a bad start in the 6th inning and then settled down to limit the Tigers to 1 run. Leadoff man's on for the Tigers again, but this time he's on first. Unlike last inning where Reyes led off the inning with a double. Phillips saw to it that Romine couldn't go any further. Stalmont ahead of Stewart 0-2, the pitch. And it bounces in front of Perez. Romine didn't go anywhere. Perez stopped that from happening. 1-2 to Stewart. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Stalmont gives up a hit and responds to it by striking out the next hitter.
Up next for the Tigers, not shortstop, Nico.
Got it right by Stewart. He was way late on that swing. Nico Goodrum now stepping to the plate. 0 for 1 today. He walked his last time up. First pitch misses low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Another walk will put Romine in scoring position. Stalmont would have to work with that again. One out to Goodrum.
Nope, that's a
Misses for ball 2. Goodrum up in the count 2-0, looking for another walk. Stalmont having trouble throwing strikes after striking out the last hitter. Now he's way behind 3-0. Jamer Candelario on deck. He got to bat last time after a Goodrum walk. May have another opportunity here. The 3-0 to Goodrum.
That's ball 4.
And Stalmont, after striking out Stewart, walks Goodrum on 4 straight pitches, and Romine goes to scoring position as Stalmont hand delivers a base. Matheny, not letting this getting out of hand, goes to Scott Barlow, or should be called to the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Royals,
He has not given up a run in 2 innings of work after showing up in 2 games. The situation he was tested in early this season, and he got through it flawlessly. This is actually easier than the first game of the season. He came in with a man on third and second with nobody out. Now the man on first and second with 1 out already. He'll face Jamer Candelario. First pitch misses for ball 1. The man on first and second, Romine and Goodrum, both belong to Josh Stalmont. Barlow trying to keep those runs from scoring, keep Stalmont's ERA down. Candelario fouls that one off for strike 1. Romine not a steal threat, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, 1-2 now. Barlow's only had 2 appearances, and they were both great ones. You can see why Bethany would want to go to him here. The 1-2 hits Candelario to load the bases, and now Barlow has created a tough situation for himself. To the top of the lineup, Victor Reyes, who has a double and a single today. You cannot hit the 9-hole hitter.
Oh, that's out.
Romine at third, Goodrum at second, Candelario at first. The 1-0 to Reyes, swung on and missed for strike one. Strikeout would be big for Barlow right now. Also, a hard hit ball on the ground to somebody for a double play would be great too. Swung on and missed for strike 2 to Reyes. Fooled on those last 2 pitches, and Barlow is ahead. He had a man on second, now he has the bases loaded, and he did that to himself. Goodrum and Romine are not his runs, but the man on first is, as this ball is hit to left field, and it is foul. And no runs will score. Everyone has to go back to where they were, still 1-2. Pitch to Reyes. Misses for ball 2. And Barlow has to be careful. 2 more of those, and another run scores. 2-2 pitch to Reyes. And the count runs full. And Barlow's 1 pitch away from handing the Tigers another run. The payoff pitch. Hit hard to right field, but tailing foul. Still full. The lead could be cut in half with a home run. Swung on, grounded to Barlow. Throw to home is in time. Throw to first is also in time, and there's the double play. Barlow gets out of another tough situation. Great pitching by what could be the Royals' new fireman as Reyes grounds that right back to him. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Michael Franco 0 for 3 today, leading off the 8th inning. He's 2 for 13 this whole season. And we'll see what he can do with Rudy Garcia. Garcia pitching with a clean inning now. Swung on, grounded foul. Franco might be finding himself in a bit of a funk. He's been getting on base a lot by way of walks. His patience has gone down recently. Not been seeing the pitches he used to. Count is 1-1 to him. Swung on, this is hit hard, but foul again. Maybe Franco trying to work on his ability to hit rather than his ability to walk. He does have a home run this year, but that's only 1 of 2 hits. His misses for ball 2. Romine wanting it inside. And the count runs full, as that is ball 3. Brett Phillips on deck. Franco trying to walk his way on base again, showing some patience in this at-bat. 3-2 by Garcia. Misses for ball 4, and there goes Franco walking again. Something he's been doing very well so far this season.
The center fielder, Brett Phillips.
And on first and nobody out for the 9-hole hitter, Brett Phillips. He homered in his first at-bat of the game, and then been quiet after that. First pitch to Phillips, in there for strike 1. He does expect the Royals to swing away, not worry about stealing or small ball or any of that with a 10-1 lead. Phillips hits this one hard but foul into right field. 0-2 pitch now to Phillips. It went inside, but he swung at it and struck out. And there's one out in the 8th inning now. Merrifield with his last chance to make this a multi-hit ball game for himself. Unless the Royals go on another rally, of course. Man on first, one out in the 8th inning. First pitch misses high, ball one. It helps Merrifield to work ahead. He got his one hit in this game on a 3-1 count.
No, that's down.
2-0 to Merrifield now. And he needs to be ready for that strike. Another mistake many Royals hitters, especially Merrifield, have made is when they do get ahead in the count, they'll watch a perfectly good pitch go by. 2-0 to Merrifield. Not a great pitch to hit. He did watch it go by, and that's strike one on the outside part of the strike zone. Would have been a tough one for him. 2-1 pitch. Is outside. Ball three. Merrifield almost went. He held up in time, and now he's ahead in the count again. 3-1. We'll see if he can duplicate his first at bat. 3-1 pitch to Merrifield. Swung on, hit hard to left field, but it just goes foul. Almost a double for the leadoff man. So the count is full. Payoff pitch to Merrifield. And Merrifield will walk. So he'll be on base twice, but only has one hit. Franco will head over to scoring position.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Mondesi, who has 2 doubles today, comes to the plate, looking for another RBI. Garcia sends. Not like the Royals need another run, but here's the pitch to Mondesi, and he's early. He's been early most of the day when he misses. 0-1 to Mondesi. Royals just padding their stats a bit now. Swung on a miss for strike two. One good swing and the Royals would have a 10-run lead. The 0-2 to Mondesi misses outside, ball one. Gardenhire simply just looking to manage the bullpen. Get pitchers to throw a lot of innings as this game is pretty much lost for the Tigers. Called strike three, low part of the strike zone. A good pitch by Garcia. And there's out number two. Mondesi is 2 for 5 today now.
Alex Gordon.
A really great pitch to drop that one in there. And here's Alex Gordon, who doubled and got an RBI his last time up. See if he can do it again here. The first pitch to him. Strike one. Took advantage of the first pitch off Zimmerman. Gordon looking to get into this season. His last 3 games, his hitting has really gone up.
Ball one.
Pitch misses low for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Alex Gordon looking for his second hit of the ball game. Franco on second. Merrifield on first. The 1-1. Misses inside, ball two. Gordon showing some of that patience again. He was very impatient his last at bat, and it got him a double. Garcia setting. 2-1 pitch to Gordon. Fouled off, strike two. Two now to Gordon. Swung on, hit in the left field. Reyes giving chase. It drops in front of him. Here comes Franco. The throw to the plate is way off, and Franco won't have to slide. And Reyes has thrown 2 balls way out of the vicinity of Austin Romine. And the Royals have a 10-run lead as Gordon gets an RBI single. Hitting it the other way, and Gordon can hit it all over the ballpark. He's showing it there.
Your attention, please.
Gardenhire going to Schreiber.
Number 71, John Schreiber.
John Schreiber has one appearance so far this year, 1 1/3 inning, so not much work at all. But Gardenhire's seen enough of Garcia. Schreiber will be pitching much more than 1/3 inning today. Throws sidearm. There's ball 1 to Soler, who's yet to join the Royals' offensive standing here. 11 runs, and Soler doesn't have a hit. Very strange for their power hitter to not take part in this. Here's his last chance, 2 outs. Man on first and second, ball 2 to him. Soler with a chance to get an RBI at the very least. And there's strike 1, probably waiting for Schreiber to throw a strike there. We'll see if he swings away now. The 2-1 pitch to Soler. And it misses for ball 3. Soler way ahead in the count. Hasn't swung yet this at bat. See what this young pitcher decides to do. He misses inside and loads the bases. So Soler doesn't have a hit today. He will find himself on base, though. With that good at bat, showing some patience. Hunter Dozier at the plate now. He has 2 doubles today. Bases loaded for him with 2 outs here in the 8th. The Royals with a 10-run lead, so Dozier can swing away if he wants that grand slam. Ball 1. Picking his pitch as well. So far Schreiber has not been accurate. He put Soler on base. The 1-0 to Dozier. Misses high again. 2-0 now to Dozier. Another walk would bring in another Royals run. Dozier heading the count. Schreiber trying to throw a strike here. He does throw a strike, and Dozier hits it to right field. Stewart doesn't really have to move, and that inning is over. So Schreiber doesn't allow a runner to score after he walks the first guy he sees. Bottom of the 8th we go. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. The number 2 hitter, Harold Castro, will lead off the 8th inning. Matheny sticking with Barlow. Now Barlow working with a clean inning. Swung on, first pitch is hit foul to the left side. Barlow working out of another tough situation in the 7th inning.
Ball 1.
And now anything that happens is in his control. Gets this inning clean. The 1-1 to Castro. Misses high and outside from ball 2. Swung on. This pitch is hit into the gap in right center field, and Castro will find himself in scoring position. Phillips giving chase to this one. Throws it in. Castro leads off the inning with a double. His first of the season. Big gaps here at Comerica Park. And both teams have been taking advantage of it here in this 2-game series. If the Royals look to split it, here's Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 3 today. He was struck out by Stalmont his last at bat. So man in scoring position. Barlow looking to keep him there. Maybe he just pitches better in tough spots. Strike 1 to Cabrera. Swung on, grounded, and Merrifield can't get to it. Cabrera will have an RBI single here, as the Tigers have now scored their second run of the game. It is 11-2. A long way to go, but Barlow has given up his first run of the season now. Jonathan Scope now at the plate. Man on first, nobody out. Barlow needs to get through this inning now. His 0 ERA is gone. So now he just needs to limit the Tigers to 1 run. It takes a lot to score for Cabrera. He's not very fast. Another pitch misses, and Scope is ahead 2-0. Scope not been falling for the Royals, trying to move the ball on the outside parts of the strike zone. 2-0 pitch now. He swings and hits this into right field, and it hooks just foul. 2-1 now to Scope. The 2-1 pitch. Perez wants it low, and it misses low for ball 3. Cameron Maben in the on-deck circle. And if he walks Scope, he would have a chance to bring in Cabrera. Make it 11-3 game. Here's the 3-1 to Scope. Swung on, hitting the right field. Soler giving chase. Going back, right in front of the track, he stops and makes the catch for out number 1, excuse me. Soler did a good job getting to that one. Once he did, it wasn't a very tough play. So here's Cameron Maben, 1 out. Man on first. He's 0 for 3 today. Hitting .350 this season. 7 hits after 20 at-bats, and hasn't done anything today.
1-0.
And now he's up 1-0 in the count. Scarpello looking to keep this inning at just 1 run for the Tigers. The 1-0 to Maben. It misses, and is now 2-0. Maben ahead in the count like Scope. 2-0 pitch. Misses, and now Maben's up 3-0. Austin Romine is on deck. Here's the 3-0. And it is popped straight up. And Perez catches it way to waste a 3-0 count from Cameron Maben. There are now 2 outs in the inning.
The catcher,
Austin Romine will step to the plate. 2 outs. Runner on first. He had a single in the 7th. Trying to keep this inning alive now. Tigers just seeing what they can do. It'd take a lot for them to come back and win this game with only 4 outs to give. The 1-0 to Romine. In there, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch will be 30 for Barlow. Most he's thrown this year so far. In 1 game. The 1-1 now. Grounded foul. Barlow runs strike away from getting out of this inning. Didn't go exactly the way he wanted it. The Royals have a lot to give in this game. Romine chops that one foul, still 1-2. Pitch to Romine. And he chops this one foul, this time to the left side. Trying to keep the at-bat going. Waiting for Barlow to make a mistake. Staying alive until he does. That's all they can do. The 1-2 again. And this is hitting the right field for a base hit. Drops fair, Soler picking it up. Cabrera not with good speed, just needs to get it in quickly. And runner on second and third now. As Romine slides safely into second, his first double of the season. And he has a 2-hit ball game. So Barlow had Romine right where he wanted him, and he gave it up. Romine hitting it down the line in right field, doing exactly what he needs to do. And 2 runners now in scoring position. We'll see Christian Stewart, who's 0 for 3 today. Barlow looking to get out of a tough situation, as he's so used to doing now. 1-0 to Stewart. Struck out his last time up. One 0 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Barlow finds himself behind in the count. He was ahead of Romine and let him go. Now he's behind Stewart. Two 0 pitch. In there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now Stewart's got to be ready to swing. He's seen a strike. 2-1 pitch. Grounded to Merrifield. Throw to first is in time. So Barlow only allows the 1 run to score after a long inning. We move to the 9th now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Salvador Perez, 3 for 3 today. He walked his last time up. Now he comes to the 9th, leading off. Nobody on, nobody out. John Schreiber still pitching. And the first pitch Perez sees, he fouls off to the right side. Strike 1. Here's the pitch to Salvi. 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard to right center field. Going back, it is gone. And Salvador Perez's 4th hit of the game is a home run. His first of the season. What a hit by this catcher. Getting that run back Barlow gave up last inning. Not that it mattered a whole lot. And what a game for Salvador Perez. Got 1 hit in every game. Just 1 hit for the whole season going into this game. And now he has 4 today, and 1 of them's a home run. And what a great sight that is to see. Perez hitting his first home run since 2018. Schreiber's still out there. He'll see Ryan O'Hearn, the lefty. And he hits it hard, way out in front of it, though. Fouled off. O'Hearn has brought in Perez twice today. Perez just did it himself there, and O'Hearn batting with the bases empty. 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball 1. (12-2) Royals. What a game. Strike 2. Ryan O'Hearn down in the count. Royals swinging the bats well in this game. Hopefully they don't run out of runs for tomorrow as O'Hearn hits this one into right center field. Maben is there.
The bat, number 7.
The Tigers scored 8 runs on Monday. Only have managed 2 so far today. Michael Franco at the plate. And the Royals will be playing tomorrow at 3 o'clock for opening day at Kauffman Stadium. Pitch to Franco. Misses high, ball 1. Franco walked his last time up, the only time he's been on base today. The 1-0. In there for strike 1. Schreiber having some trouble with this command. Left a fat one to Salvador Perez. Throws ball 2. He still managed to get out. He walked Soler. And then got behind to Dozier before getting him out. He's been working mostly behind since he came into the game. Now the 2-1 to Franco. Swung on line right back at Schreiber. Went over his head. And Franco has his first hit of the game.
The center fielder,
Only the third hit of the season for him. So it's good to see him get into this hit fest. And here's Brett Phillips. And if Brett Phillips can get on base, Merrifield will have another chance to get 2 hits. As long as he doesn't hit to a double play, Merrifield will bat this inning. Oh, 1 to Phillips. Misses outside, ball 1. One to Phillips. Franco on first. Hits it foul. Way out in front of that ball. 1-2. Phillips been hitless since his home run. To start this offensive showing, he grounds this one. Scope dives, and it bounces off of him, and he can't get the speedy Phillips at first. So Whit Merrifield will bat with 2 on and 1 out. It will be scored a base hit, so Brett Phillips has a 2-hit day. Ron Gardenhire now going to Gregory Soto.
number 65.
The lefty will face the righty Whit Merrifield. Gardenhire giving many of his pitchers work today. Merrifield could bring in a run if he can get another hit here. First pitch to him. Misses, ball 1. He walked his last time up. 1 for 4 today. Starting to show some signs of life. He had a hit on Monday and a hit today. Now he's looking for his first multi-hit game. He's had plenty of chances. Strike 1 to him with that sinker. He'd also like to get an RBI. He has a chance for that here. Might as well go for it. Don't have much of a chance to lose this game now. Pad your stats as much as you can. Strike 2 on Merrifield. Down to the count 1-2. The pitch. Misses low. Ball 2 and the count runs even to Merrifield. Maybe waiting for his pitch. Hasn't seen it yet. The 2-2. Swung on, hit in the right center field. That is a base hit. Extra bases for Merrifield. Will score 2 runs. What a day for the Royals as Merrifield brings in 2 with that triple. Oh, he's going home. And he's safe. Merrifield gets a home run. Inside the park. Vance Wilson sending him around. And what a way for 2-hit Whit to make his first appearance on the season. A 3-run inside the park home run as he slides in safe at home plate. 15-2 Royals. That pitch misses inside, ball 1 to Adalberto Mondesi, and good luck following that up. The 1-0 pitch now. Strike 1. Buck Farmer warming up in the Tigers bullpen. If Soto doesn't get settled down here, Gardenhire might have to make one more change. The 1-1. Misses inside, ball 2. Alex Gordon on deck. Has a couple of hits today. The 2-1 now. Strike 2 to Adalberto Mondesi. Count is even. Still only 1 out in this inning. And the count runs full to Mondesi. A very stat-padded game for the Royals. Now Merrifield got in on it. Mondesi walks. Soto having trouble getting out. He's faced 2 batters. Ended in an inside-the-park home run and now a walk. Alex Gordon will now come to the plate, lefty on lefty. First time Soto will face a lefty. Merrifield, a right-hander. Mondesi, a switch hitter. And now here's Gordon. We'll see what he can do against Gordon. It's hard for a lefty hitter to hit a lefty submarine pitcher like Gregory Soto. Not exactly submarine. Soto is very sidearm, pretty much throwing from behind Gordon and then comes back in. Tough for a lefty. Gordon 2 for 5 today. The 2-0 pitch to Gordon. Now we'll try to pick off Mondesi instead. Not much reason for the Royals to steal at this point. Nobody would need to steal with a 15-2 lead. Soto shouldn't have to worry about Mondesi. Here's the 2-0 to Gordon. Strike one. Mondesi not going. Maybe Soto giving time for Farmer to work in the Tigers bullpen. He just needs to go after Gordon. After this, he has to face Jorge Soler, who's not gotten a hit today. Strike two to Alex Gordon. Now the 2-2. This is high. The count runs full. Soler, the only Royals hitter not to get in on the parade today. He walked his last time up, and as long as Gordon doesn't hit into a double play, he'll get another chance. Making a perfect hitting day for the Royals, and he's trying to pick up Mondesi again. Definitely trying to give Farmer some time here. Gardenhire probably wanting Farmer to face Soler. Soler face off lefties. The payoff pitch to Gordon. Swings and misses for strike three. Would have been ball four, but Soto finally gets an out.
Now batter, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Good pitch, fooling Gordon. And Gardenhire will leave Soto out there to face Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 today. Ball one to Soler. He walked in the eighth, but so far has been hitless. So he's been on base, but does not have a hit. He's ahead of the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch by Soto. And it's fouled off, 1-1. Been a long and interesting inning. Saw an inside the park home run. Soler ahead in the count again, 2-1. He's got to be thinking about that. Getting a hit today. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Pulled his head on that one and missed. Count is even. And it's fouled off, so they're trying to stay alive. Soto comes set. Here's another 2-2. Swung on, grounded to Goodrum, and Soler will be 0 for 4 today. That's the end of the top of the ninth. To the bottom we go. This game's finally about to end after 17 combined runs. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Royals,
Greg Holland
number 35,
pitched one inning yesterday.
Greg Holland.
Gave up a run. Looking to come back on that today. Trying to get some work in. He'll face Goodrum, Candelario, and then Reyes. First pitch by Holland. In there for strike one. The 0-1 to Goodrum now. Ball one. 0 for 1 today, a couple of walks. Count is even to him. Swung out and missed, strike two. Holland ahead. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped to Holland. Fields it. Throws the first in time. The leadoff man is gone. The Royals 2 outs away from ending this game. extending their record to 4-1, heading back home to Kansas City tomorrow. Candelario, the 9-hole hitter, will come to the plate. He was hit his last time up. Holland's second appearance in the Royals uniform.
1-0.
First pitch to Candelario, misses high, ball one. Low 1-0 now. Misses again.
No strike.
Perez pretty much trapped that one in the dirt, ball two.
Ball left in.
And now 3-0 to the 9-hole hitter, Candelario. Victor Reyes will hit next after Candelario. Holland needs to go after him. He has runs to give. But if he wants to finish this game himself, he's got to get these guys out. Throws a strike to Candelario. And the 3-1 pitch now. Count runs full with that foul ball. He doesn't have to pitch it with much pressure. He can just pitch, see what he's got.
Nope.
And he walks Candelario. So one out, the man will be on first, and the top of the lineup coming up now. Victor Reyes, the leadoff man, and Harold Castro following him. Reyes has 2 hits today. Holland comes set. And the pitch. And it's fouled off. No balls and 1 strike to Reyes. And the pitch is at the high part of the strike zone for strike 2. A good location for Greg Holland. They'll be happy to see him back in Kansas City. Waiting a long time to see him in a Royals uniform again.
The count is 1-2.
That pitch misses low, the curveball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Reyes. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's out number 2. The Royals 1 out away from splitting this series with the Tigers. Going 4-1 on the road trip to start the season. Harold Castro, the designated hitter. Last chance for the Tigers to get anything done in this game. Only been able to muster 2 runs. The Royals have not scored less than 2 runs in any game this season so far. In their strike 1. As long as they can hold the team at that number, which they've done a good job at, aside from Monday, they can win a lot of ball games. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Holland looking to finish out this game now. He's not the closer anymore, but he wants to close this one out after walking Candelario. A 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and the Royals split this series, dominating this game, winning 15-2. Whit Merrifield got his first multi-hit game of the season, and Salvador Perez went 4 for 4 with 3 singles and a home run. This copyrighted telecast is presented on authority of the Kansas City Royals and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Kansas City Royals Baseball Corporation. Our final line score, the Royals scored 15 runs on 17 hits and no errors. Tigers scored 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Keller got the win, Novo with the loss. We leave you with the vast highlights of this game. We hope to see you tomorrow for opening day at 3 o'clock. You've been listening to the Royals Radio Network.
This afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.